isn't it? It's not 10. You see, most blokes are going to be playing at 10. You're on 10 here, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. You're on 10 on your guitar. Where can you go from there? Where?
I don't know.
Nowhere, exactly. What we do is if we need that extra push over the cliff, you know what we do?
Put it up to 11.
11, exactly. One louder.
Why don't you just make 10 louder and make 10 be the top number and make that a little louder?
These go to 11.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Running like a crackhead with a stolen pair of Nikes. Running like a crackhead with a stolen pair of Nikes. Running like a crackhead with a stolen pair of Nikes. Running like a crackhead with a stolen pair of Nikes. Running like a crackhead with a stolen pair of Nikes. Running like a crackhead with a stolen pair of Nikes. Running like a crackhead with a stolen pair of Nikes. I'm turning to 11, let a motherfucker try me. I'm tricking out the speed like a whore breaking the mileage. And I'm kicking in your teeth with my Converse ultraviolet. Bring out that rage, bring it on fast. Bring it on fast, bring it on fast. Bring out that rage, bring it on fast. Bring it on fast, bring it on fast. Baggage out my way, Joker Trey is taking over. All you bitches know your place, that's behind and fucking nowhere. Fucking nowhere. Behind.
Right across the board. 11, 11.
Amps go up to 10.
Exactly.
Running like a crackhead with a stolen pair of Nikes. I'm turning to 11, let a motherfucker try me. I'm turning up the speed like a whore breaking the mileage. And I'm kicking in your teeth with my Converse ultraviolet. Bring out that rage, bring it on fast. Bring it on fast, bring it on fast. Bring out that rage, bring it on fast. Bring it on fast, bring it on fast. When I spit, I'm retarded with my flow. I can leave you fucking braindead and enlightened in one blow. Chopping up vocabulary like I write the fucking rules. Swiss army knife and an empty verse, so fuck your point of view. Fuck what you heard, so records be that true shit. If you ain't bumping Jeff X, then you dead. Some music, pussy.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Running like a crackhead with a stolen pair of Nikes. I'm turning to 11, let a motherfucker try me. I'm turning up the speed like a whore breaking the mileage. And I'm kicking in your teeth with my Converse ultraviolet. Running like a crackhead with a stolen pair of Nikes. I'm turning to 11, let a motherfucker try me. I'm turning up the speed like a whore breaking the mileage. And I'm kicking in your teeth with my Converse ultraviolet. Bring out that rage, bring it on fast. Bring it on fast, bring it on fast. Bring out that rage, bring it on fast. Bring it on fast, bring it on fast. Bring out that rage, bring it on fast. Bring it on fast, bring it on fast. Bring out that rage, bring it on fast. Bring it on fast, bring it on fast.
Knives out, fives up, throw your fucking signs up. Lines out, size up, Molly, jury, Sprite cup. Beat, bang, bass up, body numb, mind fuck, love, lust, sex, drugs, down to party, die young. Knives out, fives up, throw your fucking signs up. Lines out, size up, Molly, jury, Sprite cup. Beat, bang, bass up, body numb, mind fuck, love, lust, sex, drugs, down to party, die young. Sexy people everywhere, drinking, pouring non-stop, smoking, floating in the air, vibing out of top notch. Jello shots with gangsta killers, ecstasy that tastes like Skittles. Reckless with my money, tipping, damn, I love those strippers. Bottles served in lingerie, supermodels on demand. Private rooms for private play, entertainment on command. Music loud, we hella faded, moving body, sweat, drip. Heated up, we elevated, DTFP, death wish. Down the fucking party, down the fucking party. Down the fucking party, down the fucking party. Down the fucking party, down the fucking party. Down the fucking party, party till let's party. Down the fucking party, down the fucking party. Knives out, fives up, throw your fucking signs up. Lines out, size up, Molly Jury Sprite cup. Beat, bang, bass, thump, body numb, mind fuck, love, lust, sex, drugs, down to party, die young. Knives out, fives up, throw your fucking signs up. Lines out, size up, Molly Jury Sprite cup. Beat, bang, bass, thump, body numb, mind fuck, love, lust, sex, drugs, down to party, die young. Down to fucking party, everybody taking hard drugs. Club is jumping hot and heavy, turn up on my spice rum. Creep that clock slow and steady, never let the night go. Never sleep that Kruger, Freddy, vampire, undead, black hole. Taking turns of switchblade games, cuts and blood, we bleed the same. Living just to feel the pain, dying just to try again. Bonded by our suffering, domination, whips and chains. Fasting, living, follow me, Joker Trey will lead the way. Knives out, fives up, throw your fucking signs up. Lines out, size up, Molly Jury Sprite cup. Beat, bang, bass, thump, body numb, mind fuck, love, lust, sex, drugs, down to party, die young. Knives out, fives up, throw your fucking signs up. Lines out, size up, Molly Jury Sprite cup. Beat, bang, bass, thump, body numb, mind fuck, love, lust, sex, drugs, down to party, die young. Down to fucking party, down to fucking party. Down to fucking party, down to fucking party. Down to fucking party, down to fucking party. Down to fucking party, party till we die young.
Alright guys, what's up? I'm all natural today. Hope you enjoy that. So welcome to the We Equals Us Arts for Arts Workshop. And I'm your host, Trey Needed, aka Joker Trey, the only hostess who could really give a fuck and does. And we're gonna dive into some projects tonight. So there's a Discord link that's on my pin post if you guys are watching. Limit one per show, and make sure they are DAW join links so I can get into your projects and mess around. Now, necessarily, I don't stay in the projects, but I will have access to your project. That's what I ask for, because we're only asking for current works and people who could use a little advice. If you're not here for that, there's the door. Because tonight, 2 hours only, and every Saturday or every Thursday, following up after this one, this is what we're going to be doing. So I invite you to invite me, and let's get down to it. I have the Discord link on that pin post, and let's see here. We got Rue up first. I think this is just revision 2. So again, guys, you're only going to be able to get one post on the Discord. So, okay, cool. It is the join. All right, perfect. Rue, good job. All right, let's see what you got going on here. I'm trying to watch the Steelers game too, because I don't really catch the football. I don't catch the football game, so I'm a little stuffed up as often as I'd like, because we broke out here and we ain't got no cable. But Amazon's got it on Thursday night, so I'm kind of like peeping that on the side of my head. All right. Let's hear this.
After you, 'cause I'm gonna believe the word. I think I've got a few issues, and I'm gonna work through them. After you, the sky seems to fall on blue. I can't comprehend the truth, but it's alright. I'll be just fine. After all you put me through, the ups and downs, and in betweens too. Some closure would be nice, but we're both
All right. All right, so I can see that's you and Rummy, so that's cool. And what I want to say is that layering is important, especially if you're going to do like, you know, the one take Jake approach, which is, as you can see, you took it all one take, and then you did do a punch in on your vocals for 3 tracks, and I see that, and that is all well. What I would suggest though for this track now, if you will, what I'm going to suggest is for certain parts, like if you're on your chorus, that's where layering does become important. And if you're not trying to get that kind of like modern taste, if you will, because this is kind of like a slower, kind of like a jazz kind of feel, might I suggest that we turn Rumor's bass down. I always go by intervals of 3, or we're gonna say ones that equal 3. So like 1, 1, 1. You know what I mean? 3 is the rule of thumb for me. Not necessarily means it doesn't really mean it's right, but for some reason it just works. So when we run that back, that bass is not going to be too loud.
After you.
So you're not fighting. So I can actually hear your vocals now. And then since you have these recordings all separated by a fair amount of space, we can just throw them all in one track just to do the duplication approach, if you will. So on BandLab, you have this wonderful thing where, this is not the thing to do in any kind of DAW, but for some reason it works. If you don't want to layer, like I said, we can get rid of this excess fat here. Let's clip this bird. That way we get your project nice and neat. Now, unless you're adding something who isn't there yet, I suggest that if you do have something, if you have like a contributor to your track, just go ahead and like give them a, hey, I'm gonna put Joker Trey right here just for. Sorry, Rue, you're getting the you're getting a sample, but listen, this is gonna be in depth, and you guys are gonna appreciate this. Okay, so if you're gonna have somebody that's gonna jump on the track in the future, it's always nice to give them a little lane so they know they have something. You know what I mean? That way they know where they're at. It's just kind of courtesy. So I've got your vocals now all on one track. So what I'm gonna do here, always label, guys. It is important, especially if you have more than one contributor to a song. It just keeps things organized. You know what I'm saying? And Shift D, duplicate that. I'll make that. I'll paint it 31 and 31 a piece. Now what I like to do is I like to stack vocal effects. Now check this out. When you duplicate anything, mind you, it is going to stack the volume. So anytime you do this, you always want to make sure that your main track is slightly louder, and then you're going to have those faded tracks for stereo. Now also BandLab does record in only stereo, just so you guys do know. So like you can't necessarily get the true effect that I'm chasing after by doing this, but you do get like a similar kind of feel because they are recorded in stereo. Now when the day comes when you can record in mono, this will definitely be a very helpful thing to do, but it's something to good practice, especially if you guys are only working with BandLab. And then I'm going to add a little, let's see here. So I've got something that I made, a little preset not too long ago that might actually work really good. Now this is an acoustic guitar preset that I use for my guitar whenever I play it, but it does work for vocals. It's pretty cool. Where we at? All right, here we go. So we're gonna get a little added boost to it.
After you.
Okay. Now it feels like a more full effect, doesn't it? So like your vocals are right there. And now this rock organ's a little loud, and I see it's panned to the left. We don't need to do that. We'll center that. And I bring that down to 6.9. Bring these drums down to 3.3, not plus 3.3, because you don't want the drums to be over percussive to where they're drowning you out, And we're still hearing just a smidge too much bass. I'm gonna drop this down to 16.9, and then this is where I'm going to leave you on your project to do whatever you will, and I'll discuss why and what I did. If I can get this go to 69. I have a thing for these. I hate these sliders. Why can't we just type them in? Whatever, good enough. Control S. I'm gonna hit play now.
After you, some companies overdue. I think I've got a few issues, and I'm gonna work through 'em. After you, the sky seems to fall blue. I can't comprehend the truth, but it's alright. I'll be just fine. After all you put me through, the ups and downs, and in betweens too. Some closure would be nice, but we're both afraid of goodbyes. Out there alone, but I scattered from above. But there's once from above. After love, the things my heart is devoid of. Everything I can't get rid of. After love, the pain that I never see the end of. And when push comes to shove, I've had enough. The things I'm sick of after love.
Alright, far out, right? So like, okay, so what I did there to give you the appearance of having layers, in spite not having them, is I moved everything to one track, then I duplicated it and I painted it left and right, so we get that stereo fullness on the headphones as well as having that same track in the middle. I kept that on the major. Now, here's what I did, is I went to the auto pitch, and it's pretty cool. If you're on the same scale, you can make your outside layers this one here, the pentatonic, okay? So the center layer is still on the major, and if you make the outsides on the pentatonic version, so it gives you a change in pitch, so it kind of sounds like you're actually having, you're hitting a different range of notes chromatically. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, always, guys, but did that not feel fuller? And it almost had the appearance, or suggested, it suggested you actually came back and sang it again. It almost sounded like there was two different takes, right? Sorry, I'm like real sick with a cold, so I'm trying, guys. I'm all stuffy. But if you don't have more than one take and you do this way, make sure that you do have your center track a little bit higher on the scale. Like I put this up to 69, and I kept these ones down here at 18. I actually bumped it to 21 because it was subtle. Now, if you hold down the shift key also, if you guys are on a computer, you can actually do your increments by 1. Usually pretty accurate, right? All right, so Rude. That's actually pretty good song. I like that. So make sure that you are not being over percussive on your drum tracks. And if anybody has an instrument, make sure that you do. You can always keep it as one center track. You can also do the layering thing on just about anything. So if you feel like something is lacking, there's always going to the editor and then changing the gain. But if you want fullness, that's where you can try that stereo approach like I just did with your vocals there. So I like it. So that's where I'm going to leave you with that track. And I just realized I wasn't sharing the DAW, sorry. What I did here, just one more time, just to reiterate, is I put this on the major scale, cranked it up here, and then I put your outside tracks on the pentatonic, and you left it low. Middle, two sides, fullness, two layers. Yeah, pretty easy. So, there you go, bro. All right, let's see what we got next. Guys, if you guys want to drop a track, make sure you drop me a share link right here on the Discord page. Rue's the only one that's got one right there. Let's see. TPR just dropped one last week. Nope, that's not the wrong one. All right, so while I wait on you guys' projects, I'm going to take some fucking cold medicine. And, yeah, so the Discord link again is on the pin post. Let me dive in. Let me give you guys a hand. I got some information stuff, too, about a master class that I was looking into for mastering and shit. And it seems like they've got the right approach. And I'll get the details to you about that if you guys are actually looking to learn. I believe it is a paid course, but also I'm looking into free stuff. So if you guys are looking to learn some shit, stick around. Because I got some free links that you guys can go and try out. Get some education. Do your ABDs and your 1-2-4s. So, there's that. In the meantime, drop your tracks at the Discord link. Welcome to We Equals Us. I'm going to be on for 2 hours. I might actually host for a little bit longer than 2 hours, but bird is the word. So we'll be right back.
Place. Where do we go from here? Hasn't never really been my choice. So what do we do? Take a guess, it really doesn't matter, and you don't have a clue. Yeah, you're such an original thinker. You're a speed freak. Yeah, you got cheat sheets. Taking every opportunity to do the sideways thing. You're a neat freak. Yeah, you gotta keep your hands clean. Not a simple thing about you. The opposition of everyone you meet. So here we are, caught in between another goddamn rock and a hard place. Where do we go from here? Hasn't never really been my choice. So what do we do? Take a guess, it really doesn't matter, and you don't have a clue. Such an original thinker. I used to never have the time. Now time is all I have. I don't materialize, I just conceptualize. I'm invisible in your eyes. Not that you try to look, I'm just a speed bump you grind. Bottoming out after speeding for too long. So here we are, caught between another goddamn rock and a hard place. Where do we go from here? Hasn't never really been my choice. So what do we do? Take a guess, it really doesn't matter, and you don't have a clue. Yeah, you're such an original thinker, an original thinker. Do you even take care how reckless you've become? Nah. Just a victim of your sinister fun. Take a look, here we are, caught between another goddamn rock and a hard place. Where do we go from here? Hasn't never ever really been my choice. So what do we do? Take your guess, it really doesn't matter, and you don't have a clue. Such an original thinker, an original thinker.
Sometimes I get lost inside this head of mine. Don't know which way to turn. Think that I've lost. I think I've lost my mind. Don't know why I'm on this earth. Over the gasoline, like the match you watch it burn. Wishing it were me, dancing in the rain, to fight back my tears. I hurt myself, trying just to calm my fears. How do I do this? Is there anyone there? Can you answer me? Hold my breath and lie. Could I spare you this way? This is what's become. Sometimes I get lost inside this head of mine. Don't know which way to turn. Think that I've lost. I think I've lost my mind. Don't know why I'm on this earth. So why am I still here? Can you show me how to drive? Sometimes I get lost inside this head of mine. Don't know which way to turn. Think that I've lost. I think I've lost my mind. What's become of me?
Alright. So, in case you guys didn't know, drop your join links right there at the Discord. The invite link is right there on my pin post. It's that easy. I've got 2 hours. I don't know how much time you guys got, but I'm here for y'all. Don't have to be. And that's that. So, I'm the only one that's going to keep it real for real. So, maybe not the only one, but I'm one of them. And if you guys want some help, I'm here. That's what this is all about. If not, hey, that's cool. I don't mind listening to my own shit. So, but do make sure you do share. Because you might not need the help, but there's always somebody out there. Plus, I've got some information that you guys are going to like. Because I do my research. I'm going to find this goddamn folder. So while I wait for that, I'm just going to play a little playlist that I put together from time to time. You guys might have heard of it. It's the Hall of Fame. If you guys are epically tremendous in what you do, or you've been epically impressive, you make it on this list. And like to feature it. So, hey, Anchor, listen to you.
The weapons of society are stressing and confusing. Friendly fire, his existence is infecting and polluting our perception. The checker, we pay no attention to it, cause I love the way we fly away on wings made by the music. So bring me one more sex single, bring me one more skin single, bring me one more better way that I can get this big simple. Bring me better endeavors to let the feeling trickle in and no represent for whatever you'll be bringing in. I'm loving the vibe, the history, triumph over silence. It's the only way to blow away the smoky haze and stifle swim. Be partial to the way the music leaves me nice and quick to deal with the message stresses. Any devil hits will try to fish at me as I live a life. And for my vision, I reckon I do the world in pretty good terms, and on that I'll be sitting right. Safe away from haters.
Establish contact with Mr. Ryan.
I'm accountable for these words, cause they ain't the most syllables. You them out the groove, incredible, don't say typical. Shake the high, nobody stands still, them takeable lines, so vertical, verse horizontal, kill them all. To do with those to the doom and storm, till I feel this full. To destroy them all, bad form. Formation should be housed, still on the bass count. Sound out 3, 4. Turn it up loud or not at all, clown. Full force sound with bounce.
Contact with Mr. Ryan.
I'm a crazy man, had a battle with cool cats that call me no dapper, to tapper, crazy friends that keep me to the full attack of my pants, better than your average rappers, they amateurs. I'm a crazy man, had a battle with cool cats that call me no dapper, to tapper, crazy friends that keep me to the full attack of my pants, better than your average rappers, they amateurs.
That was spazzing. That was bad conduct, man. Hell yeah. Alright. So, like, look. Everybody wants to know the shortcuts of everything, right? Like, as far as, like, especially when it comes to mastering. Mastering is and will forever be, like, the final and best, most important thing of your track, right? But there's no shortcut for that. However, if you don't have the skills and the knowledge to be like perfect on your masters, from what I've learned, the best you can do is be good at mixing, and that takes time, and it does take intuition, and for a beginner, a lot of luck. But for people who've been doing it for a while and kind of have a feel for what everything does, the possibilities are endless to get your mix right, especially for the approach that any artist wants to take with their music. Where it is and where it will be can change in a matter of seconds, all depending on your mix. And what I found is that everybody has a different approach to what they do, but everybody kind of does the same thing. So I was like, well, what if I were to find like some kind of generic guidelines for mixing and mastering, just to give people who don't necessarily have experience of, turning dials and stuff like that. Like I've been for I'm going on 3.5, we're going 4 years now since my start on BandLab, and just slightly prior to that. Thanks to this platform, we can do amazing things, and we can all do it on our own. But without a sense of direction or any kind of education, we tend to end up in the wrong side of where we want to be. So I've plundered the internet, and I will be doing so, and I'll get you guys some gems of information like this here checklist that I found, which is very, very cool. It's very intuitive, and it's very, very specific, but it's also broken down in layman's terms. So if like you don't know exactly all the lingo that gets thrown around in music, you just kind of like press record and go. That's fine. And if you've been lucky so far, cool. But if you want a little bit of help, maybe kind of like just some guidelines, I found this pretty cool checklist. And it's got a step-by-step process, and it even has a summary right there at the end. It also has helpful links for like the master class and stuff like that. Also, I found some free courses if you guys want to get your education on. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this link. I'm going to drop it in that little Discord link. So if you guys want this info, looks like you're going to have to go and find that Discord channel. So there's that. I just dropped it in there. Mind you guys, if you do drop a track in the Discord link, it is only one drop per show. So please be careful with your drops. And yeah, excuse me. God damn. So like, I can't breathe. Burpee. Steelers are losing. I'm having a bad night. So, all right, cool. So I dropped that info for you. So you might want to go and pick it up. If not, that's okay. And I'm going to show you a song that I'm working on. That's a lot of penis in my chat. Jesus. Oh man, I'm so stuffy. Which one is one I wanted to work on? Oh, God, I can't stand being sick. I'm like so fucking stuffy. Alright, cool. I get to embarrass myself in front of you guys. You guys get to hear my awful, awful singing voice. So this is my rendition of Young and Beautiful by Lana Del Rey. And I'm hoping that it's not going to smack me on YouTube, because I know her copyright stuff is crazy. That being said, I also found some information on copyright. And it's also a class that you guys can be taking. Excuse me, to get your education up. So, I'll be dropping that near the end of the show. So here's what I got. I haven't worked on this project in a few months, it seems, but it's only been weeks.
I've seen the world, done it all, had my cake now. Diamonds, brilliant, and ballet now. Hot summer nights, mid-July, you and I were forever lost. These crazy days, city lights, the way you play with me like a child. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I got nothing but my aching soul? I know you will, I know you will, will you still love me when I'm no longer beautiful? I've seen the world lit up as my stage now, channeling angels in their age now. Hot summer days, rock and roll, the way you play for me at your show, and all the ways I got to know your pretty face and electric soul. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I got nothing but my aching soul? I know you will, I know you will, I know you will. Will you still love me when I'm no longer beautiful? Dear Lord, when I get to heaven, please let me bring my man. When he comes, tell me that you let him in. Father, tell me if you can. All that grace, all that body, all that face makes me want to party. He's my sun, he makes me shine like a diamond. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I've got nothing but my aching soul? I know you will, I know you will, I know you will. Will you still love me
Okay. Can anybody spot what was wrong with my mix on that? So, first things first. This is a beat that I actually had to like take apart and put back together again just to make it work. And because there's not really any official audio out there for Lana Del Rey as far as this song is concerned that is royalty free. So kind of had to make my own thing. And turns out that it's not too bad instrumental wise. Now, however, the mix, because I'm trying to do so many damn things, what we end up getting is this fucking salad, if you will, of all sorts of different vocals. The biggest thing that I tend to do on my vocals often is put too much reverb. And I can tell right away that this bus here needs to be turned way down. A little food for thought. If you guys do add reverb, I found that on BandLab, when you put your effects chains in order, that's what this is right here. I always put the noise gate first because you gotta figure that filters out the most raw of noise. And then next I always put my EQ, and then I'll put my TechLab compressor. If I feel it needs a little bit more over compression in specific routes, it's kind of like acts as I can't think of the word right now, but it's more compression per frequency. So you get your low end, your mid, and your high, and then you can also do your sweep. This kind of helps a lot, especially if you're like me, where I like to throw a multi-filter on my vocals, maybe even throw a dimension. Now, the dimension, this is a standard of FX chain that I use. So what I'll do is I'll take this and I'll stack this, and then I'll either turn this dimensional off or turn the driver down as this one is, because the driver kind of gives that little crisp crunch thing that I like to do with my vocals. I don't ever use a reverb in my chain. Why? Because I feel it has a more cleaner reverb if you just use the master bus. As long as we have access to this, I suggest that you use that for your FX chains, specifically for vocals. Now, if you want to have that certain reverb that spring reverbs will give you, like, go ahead, by all means. But in the simplest, cleanest of ways to get your clean reverb up, I always use this master bus. It just works better, and it sounds more focused and full. So that's just my personal opinion. Don't gotta hold it to the truth, but if you let it candle behind it, it doesn't. Well, it's pretty transparent. Does it make sense? Doesn't have to. It's because I said it. So, like, just with that simple little adjustment.
I've seen the world, done it all, had my cake now. Diamonds, brilliant, brilliant now. Hot summer nights, mid-July, when you and I were forever wild. These crazy days, city lights, the way you play with me like a child. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I got nothing but my aching soul? I know you will, I know you will, I know you will. Will you still love me when I'm no longer youthful? I've seen the world lit up as my stage now, channeling angels in the rage now. Hot summer days, rock and roll, the way you play for me at your show, and all the got to know your pretty face and electric soul.
So, still gotta work on the little reverb action that I got going on here. Let's see, is this the right link there, Bubba? It is not. Alright, so, again, people can't follow simple directions, that's okay. Just wasted your submission. So, alright, I guess that's that. I guess we'll promote it a little bit better next time, but I'm not going to waste any more time on this. This is the Week Was Us Artist Workshop. Thank you guys for being here. I'm going to drop this one last link. If you guys want any of this information, I've already said it once, but I'll say it again. The pinned Discord link is how you get in the show whenever I do this. And you know what? Thank you, Rue. And I guess till next time. Speak Truth, Dream Alive. I'm going to finish watching the football game.